Okay, so it seems like we have some pretty sad and also some kind of better news as well in the space, and this time it's going on with Kenji. Now, Kenji recently released a video pretty much talking about some bad news that he had, and I definitely recommend you guys go and watch that. It'll be down in the link in the description down below, and his channels and everything will be all down there as well. So again, just to preface this video, everyone go support Kenji right now. But essentially what's happened is, yeah, he released a video called I Got Some Bad News, where he pretty much explains a situation where he went to the doctors and found out that he had a brain aneurysm, which obviously is a pretty horrible thing, and it can be deadly. Obviously, it's not always deadly, but it can be deadly, and it can be quick. Like, it's a very sudden thing to happen. And if you guys don't really know what it is, it's essentially like a thinning of the wall of like your blood vessels in your brain. And essentially what it does, it means that like the blood kind of fills up into like, it kind of makes the vessel bulge, I guess, and obviously that can then obviously, you know, explode sometimes if it gets too full, and obviously that can provide damage. It could even sometimes obviously end your life, which is absolutely scary, and obviously it's a terrible situation. Obviously Kenji, you know, explains the whole situation in full detail on this video that he put out publicly on his official channel, which again I definitely recommend you guys go and watch and go give some support to him, because again obviously it's just a terrible time for him in general. But what I wanted to talk about was not so much on the situation itself, because again I don't really want to, you know, go talking about his, you know, whole medical condition and stuff like that. Obviously this was a video that he put out publicly, but I kind of wanted to talk about the whole kind of, you know, response from the audience. Kenji is such a great content creator. I mean, you know, he's been very much loved in a lot of the spaces. He's even actually reacted to one of my videos on the situation with Twisty. He reacted to mine and Atoma's in this one video, which I thought was really cool. And obviously he's been great in terms of, you know, with varied content. He makes some fun content, including like some like, you know, rating stuff, and also he does some like serious reacts like this with the Twisty stuff. So again, he has provided a lot of really great opinions into the space, and you know, it seems like he has been taking some of it kind of positively, obviously as much as you can do in a situation like that. Obviously no one can be 100% positive, but he actually released this tweet a couple of hours ago saying, "I'm not dead yet, what the hell?" And essentially this is in response to a edit that they put up on Twitter of them essentially compiling a lot of moments from Kenji's clips and editing it together with some sad music. Like
stream and it's just chill.
Almost acting like he's dead, which is kind of crazy. I mean, again, obviously he found it quite funny, so I'm glad that he's, you know, seeing the positive side of this at least. Obviously they're saying they're already planning your funeral. I can't. He said it's like I can still hear his voice. So again, it seems like the community has been very nice in terms of you know, just kind of making a lighthearted joke out of it. Obviously, you know, the situation itself is quite serious, but I think that's, you know, Kenji isn't one to kind of, you know, sit and just sulk. Well, not sulk, I don't really want to say sulk, like be sad the entire time about it. I feel like he is quite a positive person. So again, and obviously he even confirms this in the comment section of the video that he took out, because a lot of people in the comment section, obviously there's a lot of support which we will get into, but obviously a lot of people in the comment section were being like, hey, you know, take a break, you know, it's okay to, you know, take a break while this is all going on, because I think there is like lots of things you can do. It's not like, you know, like this situation obviously, as I said, can be kind of deadly, but it's not like, you know, I'm pretty sure there are ways to deal with it. So again, it's just, you know, what kind of happens in the future. And obviously, yeah, lots of people are saying take a break so you don't like strain it anymore or anything like that. But Kenji actually put out a response here in the kind of pinned comment saying, sorry for such a dark video and thank you for the kind words. I just wanted to keep you guys updated just in case something does happen and uploads stop, God forbid. He said, I also see some of the people saying to take a break, and I appreciate it, but honestly, sitting around and doing nothing and letting my mind race sounds terrible. Streaming gives me something to focus on, plus I started streaming to be there for you guys. And I'm sure someone watching this is going through something right now too, so just taking a break feels like quitting on them. We can rock through this together. I have to get some more scans and have a few more appointments, but till then I will continue to chill and stream. If I do end up taking a break, I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you guys for the love again. So yeah, it seems like Kenji is still planning on making content and stuff, which is great. And I hope that, you know, a lot of you guys, again, go and support him. This is one of the main things I want to get out of this video, is for you guys to send as much support over to him as he sent a lot of support over to me and Atoma in his video whenever he reacted to us, which again, you know, was great. So I hope that you guys will do the same, you know, back to him. If you haven't, you know, he's a big YouTuber, you probably have heard of him, he's in a very similar space. But if you for some reason haven't heard of Kenji, I definitely you know, suggest you go over there, go give him your support, and just go watch his streams, videos, everything like that, because again, he is a great content creator. You know, lots of people coming in with donations in the comments as well in the YouTube section, which is great. We've also got like Chacha here, who is a very popular VTuber as well, saying aneurysms are nothing to play around with. Take care of yourself in the ways you need, but you got this. And it's just kind of great to see that the community is coming together to kind of support Kenji, because Kenji, you know, isn't like the most, you know, he's loved by quite a lot of people, but at the same time, you know, whenever you're popular in content creation, you always make a couple of haters, even if you're like the most perfect person ever. But it seems like I saw like a comment on a Yeet post talking about this as well. Even people saying like, much as I, you know, don't like Kenji, thank God he's okay. Brain aneurysm is no joke. No joke. So again, obviously, some people, you know, maybe don't like him, or even, you know, coming to support him, because again, it's such a horrible thing for someone to go through. You know, people saying brain aneurysm is no joke, Kenji. Keep your blood pressure low down. Which, yeah, obviously people try to give them advice and stuff. You know, aneurysms are no joke. So Kenji, please take a break. Your health is important. But again, obviously, as he said, he doesn't want to sit there. So hopefully, you know, he can find a way just to kind of, you know, sit back and just kind of not provide too much stress on his body, obviously, you know, when going through all of this stuff, but also at the same time can still stay happy and keep streaming and everything like that, because obviously that is what he wants to do. And I actually agree with Kenji in the comments there. Obviously, yeah, for like a medical reason, maybe it's not the best idea, but in terms of just staying sane and just like not sitting there letting your mind race about tons of things constantly, I think continuing to stream is a good idea if that's something that will help him. Obviously, people have different ways of dealing with this kind of stuff, and it seems like, you know, his community will support me either way. Obviously, yeah, we've got like €50, you know, $20, so many people sending over stuff. I mean, you know, that is all great to say, great to hear and great to see. You know, people saying, Kenji, no, we'll pray for your recovery. You'll be okay, dear. Don't worry, we're here for you. You know, the second I heard his voice all cracking, I knew he was on the urge of tears, which obviously, yeah, it was quite a sad video. And as I said, I won't, you know, play it on here. I want you guys to go and support it. I want you guys to go watch this video, because again, it is something where he does like go into a little bit more detail about what is going on with him. And I think it's great that he has been so transparent with it as well, because a lot of people out there wouldn't make a video like this or wouldn't go on to stream and talk about their issues with their chat. But it's nice to see that he, you know, keeps his fans and his kind of audience involved in his life, because again, you know, it's just part of his life, you know, chat is. And if he feels comfortable enough sharing it with his chat, then obviously he's got quite a nice audience going on there, which again I think is great. And I'm glad that, you know, he feels comfortable enough to share, you know, that with chat as well, because obviously, as I said, some people would just, you know, disappear off the face of the earth just because, you know, they didn't want to talk about it or whatever, which again is very, you know, sad. And obviously it's great though that Kenji found a way to talk about it. And obviously, yeah, everyone's saying take a break, which again, I hope those comments slow down a little bit later on, because he's made it very clear that he doesn't want to take a break. And I think that a lot of people trying to offer him advice on what to do and things, I don't think that's very necessary. I think you should, you know, just let him do what he wants to do. You know, he obviously knows what he's doing and he knows what the doctor has told him to do or whatever. So I wouldn't really go to his comments to suggest that he takes a rest or takes this or takes that or does this or does that, because again, obviously, you know, it's one of those things where it can, you know, you can feel bad if a lot of people are telling you to take a rest whenever you don't really want to. Again, you know, and as I said, you know, it seems like he's trying to make a positive situation out of this. So I think it is great that, you know, he's trying to move forwards, and hopefully he does get better soon, and that this can be fixed and this can be managed at the very least, and, you know, nothing bad happens, because yeah, again, obviously it's a pretty, you know, horrible thing to go through, and I could imagine anything like it. But yeah, as I said, go to Kenji, go support all of his socials. As I said, his Twitter's here. You know, he's got his main channel here, Kenji. He's also got his Kenji Plus, which is the one that he reacted to my video on. He's got some other channels as well. He's got so many goddamn channels, it's crazy. But I recommend you guys go subscribe to it all. It'll be all down in the description down below. Go support him. Go, you know, check him out. go do whatever. Again, just as long as you're supporting him, that would be great. And yeah, I just think that, you know, it's great to see that the community so far has been very, very nice to him. But yeah, that's what I got. I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.